What is going on, guys? This is Mr. DanCan18 again, coming at you with my next episode of my Let's Play in Farming Simulator 2013. And I have a question. Why in the world would they... I climbed up, I was bored while, harvesting, grinding out like 3 or 4 harvest of canola over there on our field. And so I was just running around and was able to climb up the power line pole here, or whatever you want to call it, and that's weird. Why? I just kept hitting spacebar and jumped all the way up. So that's interesting. All right, what we're gonna do today, whee, is jump in tractor here, and what we're gonna do is run down to the store and buy some new equipment. In between the last recording and this one, like I said at the end of the last episode, I was going to grind out a few harvests to start stacking up some crops so we could sell it and begin upgrading some of our equipment, which is what we're going to do now. I haven't sold any of the canola yet. I was able to do several of the grass cutting missions, and that's why we have over 50,000 bucks. And full disclosure, during that process there were some great demands on a great demand on potatoes and barley. So I sold the remainder of what we start with. So I didn't show that, but that's why that's all gone. So probably the next time we'll plant some barley, so we have every crop that we have the capacity to do right now, just in case we get another great demand. So I wanted to let you guys know that. Now, also one of the things I did was drive that guy down so we could go ahead and sell him. Sell. He should be going. Go. Stuck on something. Okay. Drive the trailer in. I think I'm gonna sell the front weight too, because if I'm gonna upgrade the trailer, I probably should go ahead and get a heavier front weight. Yes. Just be careful to not sell the tractor. We'll have to drop it in, I guess. Back up. Drop. Get out of there. And sell. Alright. So let's go ahead. Where'd my mouse go? There we go. Let's go ahead and get the new tipper. It's a tedder, not a tipper. Oop, here's the weights. Let's get the heavier weight. What was that? Miscellaneous, okay. Tippers. Alright, this is probably the one we'll get for now, and then eventually we'll end up with this guy, but we'll start here, and it's going to greatly increase our capacity. Do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough to go ahead and buy the seeder. Now, I guess what I'm going to do is get this guy. It doesn't add much as far as, see, that's 3 meters, and this is 2.1 meters, so it doesn't add much in as far as the speed at which it seeds the field, but it does add the capacity to cultivate simultaneously, so we can skip that step. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy this guy. Double breakdown. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and bring those down to turn those off so it doesn't bother you guys. Alright. Should I cheat? Just go ahead and reset it. Yeah, why not? Okay. jump in our other tractor here. Guess we should go ahead and take that cedar down. What do you guys think about going ahead and selling the cultivator? Now, the reason I would do that, now we'll need a cultivator in the future, because for example, the corn seeders do not cultivate simultaneously. So once we're doing the biodiesel plant down there, we will need a cultivator with it. However, by then, money won't be as big of an issue, and I'll want a larger cultivator anyways. So what do you guys think of going ahead and selling the plow I started with and the cultivator? Because our seeder that we have, and for a while we'll only be doing the basic crops. Whoops. Wait a minute, I've trapped myself in a little bit. See if I can do it. Yeah, we got out. And the crops we'll be doing is just the barley and canola and all that. So, and our seeder that can do that cultivates at the same time. So I could just go ahead and sell the cultivator and the plow. I won't do it in this episode, but the plow especially is expensive, so it can move us toward our next goal, which is a harvester, which I want to talk to you guys about too, because the harvester we have, that small red one, it is so small, and it takes forever even to harvest that small field with that tiny harvester. So move that, go ahead and move that to barley, because that's what we're going to use on this first. Refill, get it to, I don't know, 5 or 10%. Go over and get the feeder. Come on. Oh, is it too heavy? Maybe too heavy for it. Oh no, that was just me. And once I get the fertilizer on the front, I hit C on accident, didn't I? Yeah. Once I get the fertilizer on the front, I may balance it. Gee, hopefully when I drop the weight, it doesn't flip on me. Okay, it is a little sketchy, but how's that do for you, buddy? Does that allow you to be able to navigate? Oh yeah, okay. So we'll get him going, and then we'll start selling some crop with our new trailer. Lined up. All right, there we go. It's our tiny harvester. All right. Let's hook it up. Begin selling some canola. Whoa, okay. Hook it up. Okay. Now let me show you what I meant about the harvesters and see what you guys want me to do. Come on. There we are. Okay. There's a couple of options. This is obviously, the Mamma Jamma guy that can do everything. Has the highest capacity. And excuse me, and with the extra attachment here, this guy and this guy, it has two attachments that can go with it, so it can harvest corn also. Or there's the biggest guy that doesn't do corn, but he does everything else. Almost the same capacity, but he's cheaper. And there's this in between. Now, this is where I want you guys advice and let me know what you want me to do. We could get here sooner. Obviously, it's $165,000 less. So that's a lot less grinding I'll have to do with that tiny harvester to get to being able to afford this one. But if I'm just gonna eventually upgrade to these bigger guys anyways, do you guys want me to just continue to grind it out and get this guy, or even all the way up to the guy that can do corn also? Because in the long run, we'll want the guy that can do everything. But I could get to this guy pretty quick, and we could go from there. So just let me know what you want to do, because obviously I can't do it in this episode. We will start selling some canola. Let's see where... Whoops. Passed it. Yeah, over at the end we got a good price. So probably will be able to get all of the canola I have in this one load. Oh, no. 2 trips. Maybe even leaving a small remainder. Yeah, no. I'll have... This is 3 trips. Yeah. 2.5. Leave the map on this first trip so you guys can kind of see where the inn is, in case you've never played the game, and if you haven't, you should. It's crazy addictive. And after the harvester, we'll start upgrading tractors, because this guy's pretty slow. He is pulling a big load though, but still. Come down through town here. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh. I've ran over so many cars in this game. Nothing really happens. I've turned them upside down on accident, and they just eventually despawn, so it's no big deal. It's a biodiesel, or biogas plant. We'll end up buying this field, which is like $250,000. Pretty big investment to make it there, but once you get there, money becomes no issue in this game, so that is definitely a good goal to have. Alright. From 18,000 to 48. It's not bad at all. Alright, I'm gonna turn the map off. Kind of bothers me. I may do only one field of barley and then canola behind it. Now, my dumping all this canola into the market here may lower the price. Well, it will lower the price, but canola is still probably the way to make money at the moment, along with the grass cutting machines, of course. I've got those turned off right now because popping up every 2 minutes when I'm trying to drive, because when it pops up, it stops you from being able to drive. Of course, I mean, you don't want your screen covered up driving through traffic, but it gets annoying. But when I'm grinding out harvest and just basically letting the game play while I go make a sandwich or something, put them on every 2 minutes, because that is a great way to make cash early in the game. When we get chickens, this is where you sell some eggs too. You know, somewhere I've passed it. It's where you sell your eggs. Excuse me, dude. I guess I could have reset it back to the farm, but then I have to hook it all up again. Alright, let's get our second load. Typically I like to wait on great demands, but need something to do while I'm waiting on the seeder to plant my new field there. Plant my field with barley, I should say. All right. Oh. Just trying to get a side view and almost wrecked myself. Alright, guy. Oof. Could you imagine trying to deliver all this with that tiny tipper? What does it hold? 4,500? So this is like almost 5 times. It's like 5 trips in one. That'd be crazy. Drink of water. I can do it from in here. I'm terrible at this usually. Oh. Hey, I did it. If I try to drive through town this way, it would... Yeah, I'd murder people. Actually, you can't. You drive right through them, but... Alright. $77,000. Yeah, I mean, that's almost... After we do this next half load, we'll be almost halfway to that smaller harvester. But I still say it'd make our life a lot easier, but we can work all the way toward the larger ones if you guys want. You know, go straight there. Oh, car just spawned in midair. See if I can get through here. Running people over, getting stuck up a tree or something. I do like the detail in this game, though. Have no hands or legs, but apparently I can still drive. Who needs hands or legs? Maybe I'm not as bad as this I thought. Alright, let's see. Hey. Not too bad. Okay, last trip. And we'll check on the cedar. Since we're making some of the upgrades right now, this might be a good time for you guys to recommend any specific mods you would like me to use if you guys want me to. For example, I'm thinking about upgrading, well, I am going to upgrade the harvester. So specifically, which harvester would you guys want to see if you wanted me to play a modded harvester? I mean, if you guys want me to do sort of a medium-sized one in between before we get the the huge ones, put that down in the comments, and I'll take a look at it and see if you guys let me know the cost of it too, so I can, if I choose to download it, I'll know what I gotta upgrade to as far as the bankroll goes. All right. I am going to reset this guy back this time, because I'm going to jump over to our cedar and see progress I should say he's making. It's almost there. It's so great that it can cultivate simultaneously. Well, alright guys, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and call it quits right here at the end of him finishing up. Yeah, I don't know how you can see anything, and that fertilizer in your mouth can't be good for you, but alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Just let me know, like I said, about the mods, or like which route you guys want me to take as far as the harvester goes, or just go ahead and get the medium-sized one, or save up and go ahead and get the huge one. So just let me know that. When I come back, I'll have probably ground out a few more harvest, because that small harvester, I don't want to make you guys watch that. So I'll harvest this barley, and then probably maybe another canola, and then when we come back, I'll be ready to go with your instructions, and we'll hopefully be able to buy the bigger harvester at that point, and then enjoy our new toys. Alright guys, but I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.